रे speakers पंगाजली भलागाई ना लुंसमनागाई ना इथुमनी challenge ला सालागा city lipam dakle city dwellers vinila challenging sala khai apongtra hai na mati ni re speakers पंगाजी ना ta hani shitle ara ya really open sa midle ye na thumdala atam hi ko khimi lo
hello basic question and kind of general question to the speakers. Okay, ili apung pungyo horam. Arihon pandemic online returnees. Ada itum tangku nau yang ke communication skills lam thala ke kala we are used to using laptops or using computer. China arihon itum na Delhi thali yang ke ilitanai ne litanli la data entry mi khalei de lewo data entry ka and online tuition ka ku khui national pingwi and higher education wang la qualified sa thik leila or IT wa chichang jo stress m sara mra tang khu liver ka call center ka online business ji we kathada muchu kla possibility between we infrastructure li yang laga the current condition of infrastructure.
I just answer a little bit regarding that IT thing. Every example lah hami logical Manipur li Imphal especially pandemic atam dharan ojaping katam naping school mo warer limda there's a company Hillland Education ashina gathakla jikava they go to teachers for every classes like a record sa laga ashu app available sami laga I think they're doing pretty well because for example other app jikava maybe itum board nate the cater massacre app jilia atuna gap j bridge sa laga itum maide duen la other languages or other dialect la sa laga infalia haja sadle and even if you don't have infrastructure, if you have good internet, I think it's very feasible, especially IT. And IT sector is booming in Imphal right now. Laga investment la outside of the state, samang laga sadakling wabame. Laga client within Manipur lima phang roglala. There are some companies in Imphal like Mobim and other companies that are having great clients based out of Singapore, Korea, like international clients also. And IT, I think it's very feasible once you have that knowledge. Thank you.
Yeah, chiwijili in hangsang lake zenoring ding shilagare yes infalichi hada kleji arui chamsa the online tutor maths kada with simple maths or simple physics simple chemistry the mayang now jiao se or even Chinese Korean Singapore darka thik leilga online we platform la register la sapai la thik leisla ichum chi tangkhul now ukhuli pumping ji register ka tha da sa ka tha da chik tha ji sa thei chu da mak sa ga ji ga ma thei chu re chi ba yeah
ina hamzano ge
Yeah, sure.
ma athang general share sa ga ji Imphal we lungli ba ma thala ga na success ka sa lai sa ga chi sector ji li kho ukhu context angli wa chot na da lai ko origin internet ji jang la ka ki atsugum gen way na hobo ka ya atsura shungda ta internet chot na da lai even phone call sa network wa lai ji call wa sa lam ma sharar ji ta chi wi people mind lai da lai wa je na totally internet ma lai cover re ga sang ji hila chot bom ra li da chung chu kui no ukhu chang li wa ji da lai da lai ko if network internet him thala ga ina supply sami shop to le akaba kala mathai ra akaba I think na hangdak le tong chi ba ring phala ina feasible sari du kui ba
ni shlagai rai mai phung kala response mi kai speakers pinde dm li question khani ra le ina da kena la hang nyau kai generally ni wang question ak le dalai sabai cover product akar raw material when how bok laga our life cycle here product plant or any fruit pick sa laga awi full life cycle hi harvest sa when habok laga market dikhwai nang da simple sa lagai na da mahang mi bai do je akha chen on what basis does Hillwild choose its farmers ba hila hana da
Okay, first question issue with product life cycle okay, for example, issue certain crops usually partner farms laying claiming one crop because one crop takes a whole almost 1 year agriculture season it takes a whole 1 year multi cropping for example December February ginger and turmeric harvest another kind of fruits perilla harvest, and in between that wild fruits foraging so that you make a multi-cropping most of our product shelf life we consider it for a year 8 months to 12 months consider say that's why harvest it doesn't give you enough traction, it doesn't give you enough sustainability for a farmer the multi-cropping issue farmer produce different crops produce multi-cropping and on what basis issue farmer choose if personally like if personally I always give preference to youth who wants to be a farmer but apart from that how farmers being village organize because it me abom mi akhana ngalek chung ba himale thwe kha ngalek the certain crops mi thruk nawa ge chung ngalek ran khawai laga thme abom ji chung inspect wasa laga okay there is no usage of pesticides kajwe proof it mai khalega and they have not like how to say crops farming knowledge it's not like a very difficult experimentation or a very difficult process to be our farm partner issue let's say we need 20 tons of turmeric this year we chart out how many farmers we will work with farmer target target for example in a 500 kg target mung chok lak chulok zing roll go 100 kg mang target solo gap budget calculate like that whoever approach us we also keep this thing because we are in a mode of us searching for farmers farmer ban farming we don't really have difficult norms to choose a farmer
word is spread he will by farmers fatherly actually produce at here and hang man say they know in the akang han pai le actually the whole sa liao he will point of view any comment on the farm bills everyone marla in the debate sa the clinic positive or negative impact itum we apamli rashung pai or rashung ka hiwa bang wachi beneficial sa the thaila ka the setback sa the thai ji na shu point of view na tell share something.
Okay, farm bill I was also how to say invited to share regarding this, but I'm not a very much expert in this farm bill, especially in the North India zone. Until unless Manipur government passed on certain bills, indigenous land protection safeguards because for example, I'm just giving a very corporate example regarding Ari Delhi single border price he atumi farmers organization co-op na kiklam salwila atum na masing lila ju monopoly any corporate can come or big corporates they can come and monopolize and really tax on the price. The model as an indigenous entrepreneur, as a person who's working with indigenous farmers, yes, there will be something that will affect us if we are given in a condition where our supplies will be sold to certain market on certain breed. Indigenous farmers want to safeguard we cannot sell our land to a non-indigenous person and safeguard the model that we are using is that we are giving back power to the farmers so that the farmer decides the price depending on the rainfall, depending on the scarcity of the product, depending on the investment he has done. So it might not have direct effect per se if the state that we are in doesn't take drastic changes of marketing bills for the farms.
Ina hanauge idum shong hi chung kamaina zooming cultivation sal ka pam da le kai kana tada kido atam apam we tishu da kila nara la sal ka pam da le ya ka chi we long chile no we perspective aina idum shong we apam hi scope kya khalai kala no we market point of view la hang pai laga chimamning no experience hai na lang thada market scope ka thada le khala matham rau ka opening ka ai thada tinaw le laga china thada ko bawra da phaning da le ka thada no experience hai na yang thada market scope ka thak le ji ka hang milo.
Okay, thank you, question Chuvang, because it's something very close to what I believe in also. Like in a EV product here within India, with traders being compete say jisani jiva, I will be nowhere in terms of pricing, in terms of production, because Punjab turmeric ukruli turmeric it cannot be same price and it cannot be same quality. And why we should even embrace chum cultivation is not for the destruction of forests. But since we are indigenous people, itum jum cultivation achala kaina size hada, but we should embrace it in such a way that you utilize for a very great cash crop. You know, jum cultivation kasatharan, you are multi-cropping, you are growing rice, you're growing chilies, you're growing yam, you're growing soya bean. So the whole ecosystem, the whole nitrogen fixation makes the product very special. So this special product, Punjab trader, Bihar trader in a compete we will be nowhere because people don't appreciate the the spices that comes out from it. So I think itum indigenous people they produce is very niche. It's very superior in taste. It has a lot of aroma. In fact, you are tasting the whole ecosystem. So in my own experience, for me, my marketing point of view with our products is very specific. It's not for mass production because itum na mass production you will clear a lot of forests, which is a total against the nature and imbalance. There's a huge scope of indigenous produce, but in a very niche way, in a niche market. It takes time, but even indigenous producers will give rise, and there will be a popularity in the indigenous food producers also.
Mashallah.
Ari hok ira ukruli no hoksa we maramli kahang baji tada mainly ukrul or manika Manipurli consume sadagle hok he Assam way na kutong ra dika manika Imphal or Manipurli tada produce sadagle je tada percentage kya kha mogen le de daga ina gathai tha ga ukrul hoksa hi markedly order hoksa hi quality amom tha da hi quality ma tha hi Manipur ayar quality la ji pa ji I tik tha ji teu ga thingai
ukruli yordak lehi kachunga Assam wayna ni ukrului aina kashok hok muchung mane chipa chiva khongnai na ping na ngayar shayaw mane ithung wayna produce kasa hok ki khlam lai mane thada simkura khani je ngayar shay kup chupom ne chaina dukani yordak le kachunga hi ayar wain ungzang ne mai aka khani tio me Imphal wain ungzang e kha kachunga wa Assam chiwain ungzang nak le sa ne
Speakers ping lira da klei hi in club salaga speaker overly address salaga ka hang miao ga speakers ping la da tam ji khyang la han ka mi lo khare hi Mr. Ngayao ku shum le Ngayao pe de le re ukrul market hi khoksa ithum khlata wimi na supply masa khar ji farming kasa we struggles tarumak lai kala hoksat scarcity kala technology makathai hila aponga khane da the khriye chithai ka ayang lei we no ungda khalai chili compete sare chikha or market supply sau se chikha ki apong ai na sapai mamai ra ngayon na kung han ka rang ka akalang han na kau kai atam ko pa se sa ya national no we GISSS ukru or the personal training kami atam translate trainees ping training khwela shokai bin he atumi own business how ko pokla tra hazang bopom de le ha ka chik thalan thadan na tum di ungdui da ga employment sickness ado ki ba hi la question ka la anytime nahi no social media lila or thada personally la are you ready thada anyone approach sak by he ready sat le jibaji thada ka hang share
okay kare question ji hockey in hang khai thala ithumya pam thi consume sala kha ya hoksa sa khane ya kha ithumi area li supply he bada we maram na in thai kwi we thi shu da fit ka shakazami da lai hi ithumna ba hang miao kala athum wak pa na ba ma hang mim no thumi fit in tai wo hok farm sare ji chunga laga kachang ka thunge lungni thukwe lungni haksang sakre ji ka fit ngwa de kala chi ithumi alung ithumi apam hi chi shemshok shabhai ra khawa chipa chiwa ot ka chung sa phewri da khuye thada 50% problem ji solve saura chena fit hili focus sara kala ka khani ka thum ka khani ba li wa I think climate hili la climatic condition hili la kada do chung la na produce ma sa ba le au ka da ijim nu chuk chi ko ta chi khani ji ma ta la na ina thai da le iwi dukan tangkhul wi sak sai ka paim ding is de iwi dukan mangli kachang li dagar sa da minimum 30 hok te maximum 50 hok dagar sa da ni imang na kachang agli so 75 lakhs to 1 crore paisa hi kli wa da le je ka ithumi apam hi lim le la asam ngai li kala ayar ngai li chwa sar da de ithumi na la ithumi apam hi circulate sangai na ji chaina kachi ka than interest ka da le akaba mai in hang khai chili lang mai khata tio mi ka research la ungsa la ga la sangum se la hangai la ga fit chili tio ka focus sa mai ni jering pha mai ni ga da khui laga ka thum ka khnia thong question ba je yes ishin training mira khai jli athang general in the kharjan sa khai thala agriculture ariki ka itung will produce sadak le hi hunting hana ping hi ka thamai da ithum na sangmai da preserve sa pair itumi cold storage ma le thumo so our only option is now food process sa khwe laga in the form of pickles in the form of dried vegetables in itum package sai laga itum hi supply sa shop ka market ni da tuning rin in food processing mi phokai sa sanwa food processing training ya da chili success sa khai mi chung le bang kho kala thumi success story la time to time in la media share sa khai le saro kala thum thengai kala personally thum visit pa sa la ba ing se athum la thumi own business hopo khai le bo me kala kai kana I ever hiwi area hili eva food processing hili ma zangai ne eva ayadi shok ngai jai ga athumi wang da ithumna cabin crew ga tha kala cruise line ga thali la connect sa mi la kala athumni interview ithumban athumni ma wala athumban ithumi lira la interview ra khwing sak dale da chi issue shongai na mi thumna lang da cabin crew kala hospitality area li otsak vai wang da la free training course sila issue shongai na facility sa mi khai le bom da le ne laga last week question im lai gai anytime approach sabai lag jik sala
mai
Sure. Yeah, chibacha welcome. Jingpha na re zangat ba. Laga itumili employment sigma sa le jai ko ba. Itumi shongai na IGSS ishi NGOs wi shongai na otong ran mi kwai ki gam leim ne ran mi shop leim ne kha itumba ne facilitate sami apong ba ji hili le ji ba ji steimi. And itum na skill development provide sa da le ji. Chen dang da thadang ran mi shop ne.
Ning shinai re ngayaw li hili na wi akma question na ka hiling room au ka hockey in fa wen no kwit ka hockey shimwi how hockey da mi ka hi massage ji experience ka sa li thei hui ji no je na cham sa da na feed da hang da klei hi na da experience sa la ga effective massage le to cham sa da how hockey ayaw wi feed hi si jin la ga compatible sa ga ka thada ki ka difference le ma
Kada yaru ji
jamsa na
ari ayarli farm wi hoki khuyung laga iram li itumi hokchat ungmi gzahi adapt sagwi ja tam ga zangawo atumba dry feed in miawe itumba hang miawe chen itum na khuyung laga kai khui lui shiki gi hi atam wa ka jang da lei de ka changa khni hiwe long hili adapt sa ji tyo khacho da sad lei wo chen itum mi kshak za hi ma cha lui jing wa kho
haga ithumi ba na how hok ba na athumi ka shakza ji la thada plan sao la ka experiment ma sai ngai ra hi ba hi
ka tha ya ri ji
how hok pali ithumi hok how hok pali athumi fit ji shichin laga ka sa ji li difference ma lai do athumi li ithumi ka shakza
yes
khami khante
difference fa lei ro ko difference fa lei re athumi ka shak za ba hi na hak thak mai re kala athumi ka shak za hi li thau meng sakra a thau chu meng sakra ka ji ka shak za lei sa ra laga a phiban yu meng sakra ka ji la ka shak za ji lei sa ra ka wa ka bong ji li kala itum ba na hang khami ba na asa ga shai pha mai pam kho kha ara commercial purpose wi wang ba leisa khwai wang ba jai kho ba itumi thakai na ka sang ji dar gar saw la ya chen atumi fit ba effective sa ma yawi kha shai ga pha ba ba itumi ka shak za itun hang mi la ga mi ga ba ni shai pha ma yaw kho kha atam ba ba sang ga zangai ho ga ka hi jing ma ga zangai la ga kha atumi shong ma ka chang tum kala thu kwe long ni shai pai la so commercial purpose wang atumi jin effective sa ma yaw kha shai ga pha le ji ga itumi how ho pa hi na ringpa ma yawe ka shai pa ji le ba jiwain a chondang edisen ni tum shi problem gteo go shock khayak leide ka chi ba wa itumi on producers itumi hok sa pi hiliwa market li ka jo tharan please aina rate hi khang dei mi lo se chi request ka sak sa ne ka chi ba wa atumi hok rate aina itumi hok hi rate hi mang rai chai bai mi la chi ko atam la chang mai khare kala ka shek ka za mi za da le jin dei mai khare ha jiwain rate sami log jik sak sa ne kha atumi shoi nam sa mi rar thu de chinala itumi local farmers itumi hok hi promote sa se gi sak chung le aude juwain ko rate wa asam ni khu khong wi chen sa mi lo ta hang da le ni la to je possible sa pom mu ji la juwain itu mi on itu mi on local farmers li tha da hang la ji ko discourage san de khu ni ji
Re miao ka shong nali question khasao ge nali ari itumwi hiktawi hile control sami dak le hi hi kya kha effective sa da control sami da le local wi wa shongai na control sa khami ba ji jang kala khangte itumwi long na wi wa shongai na control sa khami chi akha ena ka khani li na ari nan na hang da le ari fit hi ayar wa shong wi fit aina itumwi hanga zam wi fit hi har wi lila apply sa da le ne yang aina itumwi harwi local feed akhle aira jaina market with feed hokwila hiwi hili cost difference yang in terms of the how ko pok production ari the how ko pok aina marketing we aina how pok sar laga kasagazai na changsar laga the cost difference hi katham mai do
itumi ayar wi thada itum na on fit semre jaiga wachi pa je itum factory khog dar sa pam ji ko aru condition laga chi capital cost lag chung changau ni chi pa ji wa iwa sa shab ba phai kha aru riwa practical sana adam thai ni ji capital investment kha chung da changau gi thale fit ka sem li ya laga thangna na khangan ji khido control gi la mark price control gi sak sala
yeah price control kasa
in hangai itumi own local producers similarly rang la kind the price control sar lang re kyang le the price is not decided by us it was already decided by the suppliers no from Assam from Dimapur somewhere chiwe actually tum your community chiwain ishin approach laga adc partially khanga please rate ta kami haila laga ka khat na dum hok sahi pai mai khamar your milak lu chiga let's start promoting our own local pig farmers gijine when we have our surplus production itung well only surplus production khle dharan ot ka tonga pai mai ne vegetables rano hunting han rano or hok sara no ka tong ji pai mai thyo ne but as long as we depend from other states from other people itung wa thada ting laga pamshon mare chen aru wa so far itung mai na ki khlam le is de itung mai na ka shock itung mai na shock pai itung mai export sa chu ji a khlam le ji a khamang le mi me ak sang jim ne ka te wa log sang ma
in share ge ya humorous la ga ina aina kumye ni share ari hi thakla ga ina ajon sima li question khani razang dale ajon sima li share sa khai wa lung jili nashina employee ka sa employees ka tong gali midak lai paisa ji athumi totally athumi income athumi pocket li bazang ida hangai jena cities ka thali la shooting wang ta za ta lai promotion ni wang la cities li za ta lai shooting ni actor actresses bin la than ka la ga premiere ka thau wang la than ka la lai dak lai ka tong hi phaning ba la ga ta tha ga mai phung productions pa shi hi fun hi ka tha da finances and fun hi ka tha da manage ha ji kle yang ti wi question a ra sang da lai ko jon khni ali na ba media house ak sa la ga censorship question film la or showroom talks la any the channels li censorship challenges face masai ra question ni smell han kan yen
ning share my financially mina ji question ji ya hada funds ka join ra khle ji question ji da thing han ra khai ne because ka ari thing sa ngai ba issue da athang la hang pome we are starting grassroots level promote the san issue main issue with the kind of a non profit jena promote artists talent young talents and to promote ka sa ba focus sa chine Lagachi hangai na mai itum ring the we need financially strong as hapung without that she had a promote kya sa laka a river we are in the investing stage leads of the revenue generate because how stage chang chi mara rang a river jena we are invest in artist he invest that he to promote time in the long run down a few years down the line question say yang she tours at the city tours at the artist business that let you expenses tick instead of that the save sa pai la thada na shimat la mili interest la ka sa pai ki chila question right ya ka ishina athang in a kind of investing stage li zadai da promote ka sa tam sai da ishi chang la ka we need to let them know ishina ki sa da le in person e wala ka share sa ngai kala artist bin la promote ha zat la ka athumwe as an actress athumwe profession the professional and the career and the athumni recognize sak bai wangina than gazat na yang hada arizang itungwi hometown wakwa kai mi accept masangai ne yang career ka masa pai ne hi profession ni chui ada chui ning phaning le fe da hi da gazat hena athumni promote ka sa athumni la respect sang yi kichi yang chui ne ishi za jena arizang we infancy ishi ka da sa le mene sa ka ungazang jena sitting play no profit as of now ka at times in the movies how obviously we take loans kule ungzangjen hada ji hada menesa da klein already so we are not in the revenue generating stage also jena second budget and censorship we ya talk show hita we ba reason lem ka film we ba ishi naga film tangkul naga film association to underly censor board ba hainara jena every film release masarang location of film chu bai re jena release date launch kina masarang ka censor board ashi team ni chithai mi he really a reason with the challenges censor will live chang malem ne kishina in movie mati sa hai really last movie the fourth movie to when the censor je hapok to previously sa samne ya then actually as of now challenges malem hada so far hada well and good just a play hada geu have sensitive kasa atumwe team in issue with happening we hada issue na movie sem show issue ka sem show chi which like deu ni take pro atam ni deu chi discussion argument deu ka balai ka kila tham na very sang wa chi sang chi ya the censor we live a challenges malai
chat box ya jon simanalia kha tangkol author kha da wilai record jan hi document or film na produce sanga ya kha ki criteria fulfill sap thong ki pali contact sa wa nan na upcoming khala kai na hang ne da ji answer sai le criteria
okay writer akhana clap producer fai wang chila ari je awi khrajan produce sa criteria khan khanla okay arizang wa thada ishina khajan arule ishina sara khai lokhi ya thada so ishi was script pa ji criteria hi malem ka story ba ji ishi pa fra first ya thada so it depends on the story jili ishina ka thak le ji ba ji discuss samne as of now thada he certain things he fulfill sa ji arizang malem ka if we like the story by chine arizang wa then context sangai ka wa issue office or issue le number le aprosa by re
in shinai agency ma ara thakla kaina lino bang question ak le dele lino sang fuga actually man lino read question ak ak rip lino ina on pana li question ak rip ma ko le ga issue when up sa tam hi kya ko shuru dai re now the sang mai the session le li se ya lino li na personally challenges feels ak hai hey sao price range we meaning la ka personally challenge feels ak hai hak makeup chi challenge ka share sa mi lo da hang dele lino li
Shimli lockdown atam le hung gapam ji ukrul down la pura shutdown sai da ki ka masa pai thui laga atam hang na zangai itum what source la masa pai laga state ji pura lockdown sa in fact the entire country was in a lockdown so ki ka mlo sang sai da kathar ot sangai la ki kam sa ga pai ji chunga setback le away ji tam ji chena itumna phaning khui ta the business mathala kaina sawa re ji ka we have to think about the future too like we need to itumi ot kathala matha mai phaning wa lo sang ka ji darkar sai ta da ari we ra ka zang mang ka phaning maning la I have to plan ahead. Every 6 months from now, 1 year from now, what can I offer? Personally, issue issue face
share really no le only ning shinai issue with Delhi we now la takra jang de le participants lianga madam sosola how poko en arira shungda ala jang mi da klen yang madam la tak ning shimi de le la ka Delhi we now tak community the atang ji da tang ko shina ngum saklong le support sak mi tom khami ning shinai ya really issue members ping to only la ning shinai khana le la kali pam sal la cities ng tai sal la or shimli pam sal la TSNL di we events lina tung tong ramili ser lo ji hi hangai John Hor issue we vice chairperson Noida branch vice chairperson na John Hokong harna issue ko ko sia sa mi na
da thaga kupsang khawai se hasa se saikora na vibrali ningi shimi se masot la khaya la khuinga yila kahaya kazing malai ka sa khaware khamataya aba vibra nalining shilak hairako shinaw long na vibra teola ki salala proho ithum long na wiwang reisang gapaya apong teomai ka phaikar aka khuige da program hi langzin ka sa Rivrana li se hasa laga kahon Rivrana na tacham taramaina ungshung masak laga kupsang ni haire Rivrana li ning shilake ithumui ngajai li Rivrana na kapangkui laga Rivra na somi da ichina ngara kai khali kem thangmai ngasak laga Rivra mirin li ning mathing ngasak laga ot kasali mangawala kaina zat maman da Rivra nali jahan laga ka zat chili so khamiji ithum Rivra mathai thangmai rang mada khlaya kala struggle sa da khlaya kala Rivra pha da khlaya ichinang ra ithum sai ko rowi bang tam ji thai da kala hang machin mi da apong ji thai mi da Rivra na athum li shijin ni khai ju wang na li ning shina ko athum li masui da haila karano ka arila na speaker sai ko rehili na so mi da matai me da athumui phaikar ji chui mai da zat laga brebra ithum long now ithum chinaw ngara na achu yur akasa khang sak ulungli brebra legacy kala concern ji leingarok laga hi tha da brebra khang khui ngarok laga hang machin ngarok laga brebra ithum phaikar chui khamaya apong jili ithum akha na akha hi da katom laga matai sang khabai we apong kha kha aka khira milak lo da brebra na li sei hasaye kala athum li hi thada na we ai na khara thang met chimi ching laga brebra matai sang masak milo da sei hasaye Tewa yur salala Rivra achina na ithum ning khai khang aina so khamia apong kuchung khalaye ithum li Rivra mas suitang sakla matai sanglak ke nanang John Milo ji se hasaye mana khui ghai itum sai ko ralila ribra itum akhai na kha ribra concern le ngarok laga ka tong ka thai ji ari la ribra tam khui maman laga itum li matai khamaya apong ji li ot sak rumwang sak milo da nali se hasaye ribra arana na kupsang mi da ning shilak hai rakho itum li arana ne hiwena ngathan mi da bra chi ho mi da chingri bre na acha chawi ot sagi gi khangatei wi lungri bra mai ngarai khwai na na so mi lo da jishu krista na wi ming sing laga sei ha sa da kapone amen